Alright, so what are we going to be doing today?
Having lunch with some faculty and students at Syracuse. I'm about to head out to that, and then later I'm doing a lecture, the commemorative lecture for Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month here at Syracuse. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna rock it.
So we got back from lunch with the Asian American Heritage Society group.
And then some faculty. That was just
And it's always awesome meeting all the young college students.
Yeah, and trying to give them advice from our old age.
Yeah, and it's always cool to see how excited they are and optimistic, and
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really fun to meet them.
It's a good reminder that, you know, we adults shouldn't be so jaded with life, I guess.
Yeah.
Life is what you make of it. So, positive attitude.
Yeah, and we're just gonna rest for the rest of the time, and then Christine's got her big speaking gig later at the university, so bye. Alright, so Christine's on her way to go speak at Syracuse University.
Yeah, I'm doing the commemorative lecture for Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I always get nervous before I talk, but being nervous, I've heard, means that you care.
So this is Ryan.
Hey there!
Came to take us to Christine's talk auditorium.
Auditorium? Auditorium. Yep.
Yeah.
We're very excited. We are anticipating an engaging crowd.
I was going to ask, do you have any idea of the numbers, possibly? Usually, how many people does this bring in?
We usually have around, it can range around 50 to 300, 400.
Okay.
So it just depends on people's availability,
Right.
the weather, ton of variables.
Yeah. I was thinking also, like, April right now is probably a tough time in the semester. So I was thinking back to college, I was like, oh, this is when, after spring break, you're just trying to push through in the last, like, month and a half till finals.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. So are you excited about your talk?
Yeah. I love speaking at universities. It's always fun to
What
meet
was your
students.
most favorite university you visited?
Well, right now I'm Syracuse, so I have to go to Syracuse. My alma mater hasn't even brought me back. What the heck? U of H and UT.
That's right, man. Where are you guys? We live in Houston and you didn't even invite her. So what watch are you wearing there?
The Eon Bradley. Which
It's the new one.
It's the new one.
Looks so nice. A brown leather strap.
What color is the face? Silver?
Yeah.
Is it like a matte silver?
Yeah, it's a matte silver. Then I got my black one that they sent me. Thank you.
Wonderwood.
So what are some speaking tips for people who are
Doing public speaking?
doing public speaking?
One is don't memorize a talk word for word. Don't read your talk because it will be very obvious, and you kind of want to come off as though you're having a conversation. So you do have a format to your talk, and then you memorize like talking points or bullet points in the order, and you go from there. I used to really like standing behind a podium, but that's less charismatic as for a presentation or as a public speaker. So I think I read in like Zen of Presentation or Presentation Zen or that book that says like don't speak behind a podium. You need to, it puts a barrier between you and the audience so they can't connect with you as much. I don't know, and enjoy the moment. Honestly, like I was terrified of it before, but the more I do, the more like I like it.
Do you have any like rituals that you do before you go up there?
I tend to get nervous with when I get nervous, my mouth gets dry, so I drink water ritual-wise. They say like to get pumped, and you're supposed to do like superhero moves or poses, so you're supposed to like stand confident and put your arms up in the air, but I do that as only a joke.
Syracuse for having me here, for so the students and the faculty for coming out, taking time out tonight to come and listen to me. I know there's a lot of other better things you could probably be doing, but thanks for being here.
I'm right here. All right, so your talk went really well. Do you feel like it went well?
I don't know, because I was telling John earlier that I had all these bullet points right now. I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill it up there. And then I got up there and I like blanked. But I just started like talking. I was like, I'm just gonna talk to these students.
I thought it was really good.
That's good.
I'm a very critical person, and I thought, you know, the talk was very well put together. Everything kind of strung along nicely, and she did really well. Good job, Bev.
Thanks. He is very critical. Like, I look forward to that transcript to see what kind of gibberish I said.
We're really hungry. We haven't eaten
My
since
stomach
lunch,
was growling during the talk.
and it's 9. So we're gonna go to Dinosaur Barbecue, the #1 restaurant in Syracuse. We're gonna go try it.
Texans are gonna try some of their barbecue.
Let's see if it's any good.
Are we asking for a shuttle or?
Go ahead, see.
Well, I don't know which way it is.
Alright, your rating on Dinosaur Barbecue.
It's not bad for New York. I think the ribs are pretty good. The pork ribs. The brisket was not at all comparable to Texas ribs.
Pulled pork was pretty good on the
Oh yeah, the poutine
dino
was my
fries?
favorite. The dino
Poutine?
So it had like fries, the pimento cheese, the pulled pork. That was my favorite.
The fries were like cooked so well. It had a nice crunch on it.
It's a bit salty.
They
but
put some kind of spices on
right?
it.
Yeah, maybe that's
it's
what
really
it
good. But I give it a thumbs up. It was really good.
yeah, it's good for New York.
But not as good as Keelan's back home. If you guys ever gonna be Houston, you gotta try Keelan's in Pearland. It's like the best barbecue.
But the band in here, they had a live band. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
They're definitely good.